How's it going, guys? Nordy here, back bringing you some more StarCraft2 ladder matches, continuing on my road from silver to hopefully masters someday. Right now we're just trying to focus on getting diamond though, but hopefully someday I'll make it to masters in this playthrough. So today we got a nice little PvP for you between myself and Darmit here on Abyssal Reef. So let's jump right into it. Darmit is a platinum player, as you can see. Alright, gameplay production. Okay, so PvP, I mean, the mirror matchups are always a little bit weird. You gotta, PvP, or the mirror matchup, what you really want to do, you really need to scout just to make sure your opponent isn't doing some sort of all-in build on you, because, especially in PvP, if your opponent does a one base all in on you and you go for an expansion, you're just not going to have enough units to hold back his advance. So you want to make sure you're scouting to see if he's doing some sort of all in build on you, so you don't get caught with your pants down trying to build an expansion. You only have, you know, like your mothership core, an adept, and maybe a stalker or something like that. So I'm gonna go with a 2-gate expand. So 14 pylon, 16 gate, 17 gas. Send that probe out after the gateway to scout a little bit. He sends his scouting probe out pretty early. He must have sent it out after the first pylon, which, I mean, I guess you can do. Just, you know, it deprives you of like 10 extra minerals, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean, it could come back to haunt you later on. You can see there I got my double gate. I'm going for the double gate expand. With the double gate expand opening, you got a few options. You can either build two adepts right away, or you can build 2 stalkers. The adepts, you know, maybe you'll get a pretty good pro harass in, or if you go stalkers, you can just keep them back at your base and defend. So kind of got some options there with the double gate. Once the first gate's done, you want to throw down the cyber, get a gas, and then another pylon. I came up and I scouted that he doesn't have any expansion. He's got 2 gases, but he only had 1 gate, so I was a little bit unsure of what he was doing. So for right now, I'm just gonna hold off on building the expansion, but I'm not exactly sure if he's doing an all-in or what he's doing, because he only has 1 gate, but he doesn't have an expansion, so it's kind of an odd. If he's doing an all-in, I figured it was kind of an odd all-in, or one that I haven't seen before at any rate. Starting warp gate, I decided to go with the double stalker build since he is on 1 base right now, just to be safe, just have a few units to keep it back at home to defend. Throw down my robo bay, kind of like a, you know, like a safety robo bay, just in case you need to get out some immortals quickly. Like I said, I'm just kind of holding off on expansion since I don't exactly know what he's doing. I believe I sent my probe back in there to scout again, and I saw he didn't have a expansion still. So again, I'm still a bit weary of what he's doing. Not really sure. So I'm just making sure I get some pylons up in some key places to where I don't have an Artosis pylon, and making sure I get some units out. In the background here, again, doing a bit of an odd build. He's floating quite a bit of minerals, so I'm not exactly sure what his plan was in this match. He hasn't attacked me yet, or brought an oracle or anything in, so... Oh, I guess I don't expand quite yet. Gonna build an immortal out of the robotics facility here. Got 2 more stalkers out. Build another gateway. Got both my gases going. My main is fully saturated. It's actually oversaturated at this point. Got my mothership core out just in case he does bring in an oracle or anything. At this point, since I threw down the double gates, I'm just going for an all-in build myself. Since again, I saw he didn't expand, so I just wanted to be safe. So I'm just going for an all-in build as well. Getting another mortal out, so I'll have 2. Warping a sentry for guardian shield. Just making sure I get my get some units out quickly so I can go and attack him. He's got an observer coming down here to scout, see what I'm doing. He's gonna see that I'm going for a bit of an all-in build, so he'll start to get some defenses up in response. Couple pylons here. Probably didn't need to put 2 of them right there. I probably could have put 1 of them somewhere else, so I have a little bit more pylon coverage. That's a bit of a mistake on my part. Getting a warp prism out so I can reinforce the front. Chronoing that out as well. Tuning to warp and stalkers as I get the money for them. Here I'm going to start to push since my warp prism is about done. He sees this, so he's going to start getting some units out here. The back, I'm still warping in stalkers. Getting an observer out just in case he goes DTs, so I don't want to get my whole army killed by 1 DT because I don't have an observer. Because I'm a noob and didn't build an observer. He's throwing down some pylons, trying to get some pylon defenses up for his mothership core. Got my warp prism up here at the forward position so I can warp in stalkers. And I'm just going to push up the ramp and see what he's got. Activate Guardian Shield to reduce the incoming range damage. I make sure to focus down the Immortal there. He tried to throw a time field down here, but I just moved out of the way. Take all those out. Start taking down that pylon. He's got another Immortal out, so I'm going to try to run up the ramp to kill that. I see these stalkers here, so I kill those real quick. Run up, finish off the Immortal, and I see that all of his production is here powered just by 2 pylons, so I just quick take those out. And that's pretty much game right there. I mean, I just knocked out, you know, over half his production, so there's really nothing you can do at this point. Yeah, I don't really know what his plan was for this build. It looked like he wanted to do some sort of all-in build. I just didn't know what. But then he expanded and never attacked. So I have no idea what his plan was for this build. A little bit unorthodox, but hey, it worked out for me. So look at the APM real quick. So he had 110, I had 64. Again, APM, not really that big a deal. He was Platinum League, so I believe he was Plat. I think this guy was Plat too, if I remember right. But yeah, that was a good match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Nordy out.